St. Patrick's in Gympie, and I would have to say that my favourite subject at school was science, and more so biology in my senior years. So I'm based regionally in Goondiwindi, and I am the manager of grower services and cotton pricing for Queensland Cotton. My role sees me support and guide our regionally based grower rep team to achieve commercially positive ginning and marketing outcomes for all involved parties. So a large focus of my role is relationship management, both the development of new and existing relationships with growers and industry alike. And the cotton pricing component of my role sees me work with Olam Agri's export sales and marketing teams in a global sense to obtain market insights that assist with, formulating trading views and strategies to derive Queensland Cotton's link pricing for Australian growers. Goodness. A typical day for me starts with assessing the market movements of the previous trading session so that we can derive Queensland Cotton's link pricing. As I still look after a particular growing region myself, I then move on to sending this pricing information out to my growers. From here, my day can vary quite significantly depending on the time of year. If we're in our ginning or processing period, which typically runs from April to August, I'll help support the team with any ginning inquiries, potentially jump in the car and head out to site. Outside those months, I might be out visiting growers on farm, looking at crops, building relationships to better understand how we can value add to our growers' businesses. And then as I look after the trading side of the business, regardless of what time of year, my day always ends the same, which is, collating our link purchases for the day and then executing our hedging strategy. Queensland Cotton is essentially the Australian arm of Olam Agri. Olam Agri is a global commodity trading company. So all of what we do on a day-to-day basis is designed to cater for the needs of our Australian growers, from our ginning technologies, our marketing strategies, right through to our supply chain execution. Australian ag is so progressive and innovative. So as a supporting industry, we need to ensure that we're adopting the latest technological advances, whilst also pursuing any efficiency gains possible. So yeah, look, everything we do is, completely Australian centric. If I look specifically at my role, focusing on the link pricing component, it has typically been a role that's been based in head office, so traditionally in a metro-based role. But technology's allowed us to move this role to the regions. I can travel remotely while keeping track of procurement and market movements, which gives me the ability to have a role that has a much wider scope. From a grower's perspective, technological advances in, portal interfaces have given them, almost live access to ginning data, contract information, classing reports, and payment information. Probably just how important the networks and support systems that I created as I moved through my career will be to my success. And what I mean by that is, ag has so many opportunities and, so many highly skilled and hugely knowledgeable personnel working within the industry. And what surprised me most was how these people in industry want you to succeed, how they'll sacrifice their time to invest in your development. The culture of the cotton industry is built on collaborative thinking and mentorship, which, I think is rather unique. And for those looking for a career path into ag, is hopefully reassuring that the support is here. You just need to be willing to look for the opportunities to connect with those around you. Effective time management. Some days, you feel like there are not enough hours in the day to complete all the tasks on your to-do list, yet alone, to handle anything new that the day might throw your way. So a skill that, look, I'm sure I haven't mastered, but I try hard to focus on daily is effective time management. What is urgent versus what's important. I know it's, something that is probably seemingly, simple, But I believe it's essential for, not only boosting your personal productivity, but, for your company's success. Oh, I would say one of the biggest challenges to starting a career within the cotton industry, it's more about knowing who to contact and, what sector interests you. I believe, there's ample opportunity within the industry, but sometimes the pathway to the opportunity is hard to define. So to that, I would say, reach out to as many industry organisations, farmers, agronomists, resellers. I mean, the list goes on and on as to what opportunities are out there. Cotton Australia has some fantastic school leaver programs. Try different roles, be open to being mentored, and see if a career within ag is something that starts a little fire within your belly, because, it sure did for me. I am lucky to have such a diverse role. So my shoes can range from, steel cap boots when I'm on site to, high heels when I'm in our corporate office. And look, like I said, the variety of my role keeps things interesting. It's really rare that I have 2 days the same.